Hello, welcome to Krafting Kitty. My name is Erin, and this is what's gonna fall.
Hi, welcome to Krafting Kitty. My name is El Toro, and this is
I'm Erin.
my wife.
Indeed.
How'd I do?
You did excellent.
Fantastic.
My buddy.
So it's another Poor Decisions with Brian,
Indeed.
which means we're gonna talk about eating the seed of my fruit. Erin's been wanting to do this for a while, and that is, we often do different taste tests of gnarly and disgusting things. But today it's fruit. So I just went to Trader Joe's and I bought every kind of strange fruit they had. They didn't have a ton of super strange fruit, I'm going to be honest with you.
I was hoping for at least a dragon fruit.
Yeah, no dragon fruit, no rambutan, nothing like that, no lychee. So we have kind of normal strange fruit. We've got 10 fruits. We've got pomegranate, going from small to large, it's pomegranates, golden berries. I have no idea what that is. Not a dingleberry. That's something different.
We've had golden berries. The kids were very confused by them.
We have apricot, which I don't think I've ever eaten a fresh apricot before in my life. Mm-hmm. I've had dried and I've had jam, of course, but never a fresh one. Clementines. We have 2 types of mango. We have peaches, nectarines, kind of hiding here behind the mango. We have a large papaya.
Papaya.
And what looks to be a cantaloupe. Mm-hmm. But it said Tuscan melon and was $3 more expensive than a cantaloupe.
It's gonna be a cantaloupe, isn't it?
I think someone's been had to the tune of $3.
I'm gonna open the door so you can come in and out. You know, this is gonna play the game.
So, I think we've established our poor decision already, is that I'm the guy that bought the Tuscan melon.
I like to watch Iron Chef Dad, and I know Brian does as well. And so the whole premise of that is the father is one of the Iron Chefs, and I forget his actual name. I'm sorry.
He's one of the Iron Chefs from Canada.
From Canada.
But
I've seen him on like I've seen him on US-based cooking shows. And his son brings him weird things and says, make this gourmet. So, like, brings him a Supreme pizza from Domino's and says, make this gourmet. And the dad goes crazy. Or gives him a frozen meal and makes him go crazy. And lately he's been buying really expensive fruit and asking his dad, is it worth it? This is a $300 melon from Japan. This is a box of cherries where it's like, what was it? It was like
$8 a cherry.
per cherry. And the answer is always, it's not worth it. Although the one time it was worth it, I think was...
It might have been an apple or something. I don't know.
I forget but one time it was worth it.
In true dad form is always disgusted at the price. Mm-hmm. And my favorite was the son brought like a really expensive truffle. And he's like, Dad, you'll never guess what I've got for you. And he's like, son, it's a truffle. I've smelt it in the house for the last 4 days. If you don't know truffle, it's a very, very pungent mushroom. So I thought we'd do a tasting of fruits, and we'll see which ones we like the best. But before that, I have a fun little box opening, if I may. I'm so excited by this box. I've taken the liberty of covering all of this. You'll notice we've got a very special stamp on it.
Not sure they can see this.
I don't know if they can see the stamp here. We'll get real close. There you go. If you don't know what that stamp is, there's a certain phrase that's associated to it. It starts Russian warship. I'll leave the rest of it to your imagination if you know it. But no, this is actually from the Ukraine. And I had the good fortune of meeting some people online who needed some help, and I helped them out. And they sent me a thank you gift. I've obviously opened it. I know what's inside. There's a card, which I'm not obviously going to read. There's a nice sticker here that will go to one of the children that says, Slava Ukraine, which, glory to Ukraine, and a coin, yay. But the thing I'm most excited by is some of the guys in the front lines signed a flag for me. And I think that is just the coolest thing. So I'm super excited by it.
There is signing on the blue, but it's in black markers.
So it's kind of hard to see.
But a lot of it is, they tried to do English, but you can tell it was a second language. But
Or a fifth language. It was an attempt. It was an attempt. So isn't that cool? There are a couple like names and regiment numbers over here. Somebody drew a skull in the middle, which is pretty cool. It's like a pirate, there's like swords around it. I don't know if you can see, but I'm super excited by that. I'm going to cherish that for a long time. So I'm sure the people watching this, that gave this to me, are not watching this. But
probably not. I'm
very,
not sure.
very, very grateful. Very, very grateful. And if you don't follow what's going on over there, please do.
Take the time to fold it.
Yeah, I am. Okay.
I will entertain, or the magic of editing. I know, you can't, I'm not going to give you much of the fruit here tonight because I don't know what's good for pups and what isn't.
Magic of editing. Welcome back. I got the flag folded. I'll go ahead and shut the door.
I was leaving it open in case you just wanted to come and go.
Really?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. There you go, buddy.
We used to have 2 cats, but we lost one a couple months ago, and he was the escapee cat.
Yeah,
So
the other
we're not
cat,
an
she's
open door.
too
She
chicken.
doesn't.
No. So I thought we'd eat these from smallest to largest.
Okie dokie.
And I brought you a bowl
Perfect.
so that you could sample, and I have a knife, and I also have some extra fruits.
Okay.
So have some pomegranate seeds.
Sounds good. I forget the name of these.
Yeah, they have a special name, don't they?
I don't quite like pomegranates. These have been soaked in something.
Yeah, I don't like this at all. No.
This
It
is
tastes
bad.
antiseptic. Yeah. It tastes like bathroom cleaner. This is not good. Trader Joe's.
It says organic pomegranate seeds is the only ingredient. These have been soaked.
No. Can I say I don't actually like pomegranate?
Oh. I like them.
It's the seed. Like, I don't like the crunchy seed that's inside. I love the flavor. I love the taste. I love the juice. I love the little pop of the thing in your mouth until I get to the seed, and I just don't like the seed.
It doesn't say the word. I know there's a special word for it. It's not.
Yeah, it's like a nodule or something, but it's not nodule. Okay, so next up is what is this thing
These
called?
are the golden berries.
The gold berries. I'm going to cut one in half so I can get a better look at it.
I believe it looks kind of like a tomato.
Oh, yeah, it does look kind of tomato-y, like a cherry tomato. Woo!
I believe you pop them in, right?
Woo!
Now I remember why we didn't like these.
Woo! Well, that's fun.
It has a very cherry tomato texture to it.
And it has almost like, the smell of a tomato stem has a certain earthiness to it. That earthiness exists as a very subtle note in the back. And then it's pure sour.
Yeah. It's like you get all the acid from a tomato.
Oh, but a little sweeter.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I'm glad you enjoy them. You may have the rest of the pint.
Woohoo!
The apricot.
Does apricot have a pit?
Yes.
We found it.
So I know I've had fresh apricot. Of the stone fruits, they're not my favorite, but...
It looks like a little butt.
Oh, this is not a ripe one.
No. No, Oh. Boy, aren't you glad I didn't get us anything gross today? There's a bunch of lovely fruit.
I don't think that was that gross. It was hard. It wasn't very juicy. It's an underripe apricot. It does.
I was more sour than the little guy just before it.
Oh, I didn't think that. But
Oh.
it does have some sourness to it. To me, it tastes like a... It tastes very similar to... Is that Ollie?
Yeah.
It tastes very similar to the dried ones. Yeah, why don't you... I'll get to peel in the little...
Come on, bud. Oliver, come.
So I think Brian said this was a
Clementine,
but I think it said mandarin on the container, and I don't know, frankly, if there is a difference between the two. I know we get the kids those Oh, they have a name, cuties, which are like supposed to be easier to peel or something. And these are a little bit smaller than the cuties. And I don't even know if the cuties are mandarins or clementines or what they are. I'm almost done.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, so up next we got the mandarin.
The mandarin. It's so cute and tiny. Oh, does it have seeds? No.
That's delicious.
It was a pocket of juice I thought was a seed. They're very juicy.
Do you want the rest of it?
No, I'm fine. I quite like orange. They're not something I eat a lot of.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to not eat a lot of fruit just for the sugar content. But
that was very nice.
That's very good.
Next we have not an apricot. This is a
Nectarine.
Nectarine, thank you. I may have called it an apricot the first time around.
Okay.
So I think again we're gonna have a ripeness problem.
Yeah, this
here.
feels underripe.
Yeah.
It's still good. It's definitely sweeter, not as sour as the apricot.
So you want a luscious, juicy, soft piece of fruit.
It's very firm.
And this is just very firm. In fairness, we're really on the shoulder of seasons, you know. Here you go, buddy. You want that? There you go. See you later. Probably not going to hurt him. He's like, what the heck is this? So that was our nectarine. We've got a peach. So this was called yellow peach. And I didn't know if a yellow peach was the same as like a normal peach.
So I've had yellow peaches and they are just, to me, just more lightly yellowed in the middle. I don't think they have that much difference of a flavor. But this one again is an underripe one.
Can we talk about peaches for a minute? What's up with the fuzzy skin? Does anyone enjoy the feeling of a peach skin in their mouth? They're like, oh, I want that fuzz on my tongue.
Not especially.
It's still underripe.
It doesn't have much peachy flavor at all.
No. I'm worried about the rest of these fruits now too. But not my super expensive melon. That thing better be the bomb.com. What's next?
See. I think it's one of the mangoes.
One of the mangoes. So we've been through 6 fruits so far. Did you have a favorite? No.
I think probably the orange.
Oh, this mango's really soft.
Ooh, we might have a ripe fruit. They're all fresh.
I don't know how to cut a mango. So I'm going to treat it like an avocado. And then I see people scoring it.
Yeah, be careful with those fingers.
Look, I got 10. And then I see them flip it inside out. And then hand it to their partner. And say, you go for the first bite, sweetie, because I love you.
Sounds good.
Also, I'm holding a knife. Does it not smell good?
It smells weird. So I have the thing where underripe mangoes to me taste like pine sol. I know that's like a genetic thing. It smells, I'm gonna be honest, it smells kind of like dog food.
It smells, yeah, it doesn't smell sweet. I'll Oh.
So to me, it doesn't taste like mango at all. It just tastes sweet. Can I have a paper towel?
Sorry.
That's okay.
Delicious.
I do not concur. I don't know what variety of mango that was. Got mango on my nose.
I'm sorry, this was a weird variety. I apologize.
I know you said there was 2 varieties of mangoes.
Honey mango.
This was a honey mango.
A kuali.
Oh, well.
Anyway.
You can enjoy the rest of that pack of mangoes.
I will. The kids will too.
We'll see. They're strange kids. Oh, go for it.
My spawn. Oh wait, no, that was the normal mango. Well,
I don't know.
no, this is the normal mango because it looks distinctly different from
Yeah,
yours.
that's the normal mango.
Uh-huh. Oh
There you
no,
go. Hope that's hard.
it's very hard.
Let me smell it. Ollie, get your nose out of there. Come on.
Yeah, I don't want to do a nosectomy on the dog rhinoplasty.
Yeah, so this is a regular mango, and this smells like pine sol.
What?
Yeah,
Smells like pine sol to you?
tastes like pine sol. So, I looked that up because I was so confused about it. But apparently it is some sort of like
Genetic
weird
thing.
genetic thing that some people, underripe mangoes, smell and taste like pine sol.
I mean, can you imagine? There's like some higher power handing out challenges. Well, we're gonna give her. You know, she's gonna have the challenge of poor health. This person's gonna be born blind. Her mangoes taste like pine
Well,
sol.
remember you had that cologne that you had me smell, and I was like, that smells like pickle juice. And you're like, oh my God, there's like a small subset of people that say this smells like pickle juice.
That is very true. I maybe should have grabbed a spoon or a fork for this one.
Okay.
This is a papaya.
The papaya.
And it is
Nose
somewhat...
looked like a smashed papaya. Kiddo's weak.
I love the inside of a papaya. It's cool. Well, papaya, cheers, honey. Cheers.
Cheers.
Softer than I thought it would be.
Oh, it is.
Are you supposed to eat the yellow or no?
I don't know. I quite like dried papaya and like, I used to get a trail mix from Trader Joe's that had papaya in it.
I tried the yellow. Anyone who's a papaya eater instruct me on the yellow. It didn't taste very good. It tasted like watermelon rindy, you know?
Well, then you probably don't eat it.
There are a lot of seeds in this bad boy. So if we want a papaya forest, we can plant one.
Sounds good. Let's not tell the kids. They'll try to grow them.
That's very true. That was actually pretty good. Not as good as the mango, but pretty good.
I still prefer the orange.
Well, I know we've all been waiting for this moment.
Are we already up to the...
We are up to the Tuscan style. Not even Tuscan style. It wasn't even grown in Italy.
It is in the vague idea of Tuscany.
Okay, sweetie.
Okay.
Melon cheers.
Melon cheers.
It is slightly underripe. But it tastes like summer. Cantaloupe to me just tastes like summer.
I love cantaloupe.
By the way, it's just an overpriced cantaloupe. There's absolutely nothing special about this cantaloupe.
No, I was trying to look at the seeds to see if there was less seeds or... But no, it's a cantaloupe.
There's a sticker and a sucker. Yeah. It
That's
has a very
delicious.
green vegetable taste to me because it's underripe. So there you go. Those were the weirdest fruits that I could find at Trader Joe's, and they weren't too terribly weird. They were
No.
just underripe and not
I'd
very
say
tasty.
the weirdest is probably the golden berry.
Ooh, that was good.
Yeah, I think everything else is pretty accessible to folks. I mean, maybe not the super fancy Tuscan.
That's right.
Cantaloupe here.
That's right. Most people watching this will probably be unable to sample a Tuscan melon, and I feel super bougie for eating it in front of them.
I mean, the middle of Iowa gets only the finest of exotic fruits.
That's exactly right. That is, yes. It wasn't good. It was not good.
Okay, so your favorite was the mango?
To me, the orange and the mango stood out as being ripe. And like ripeness goes a long ways. The lesson of today's video is buy ripe fruit, kids.
That's right.
And the other lesson of today's video is don't overpay for a melon because it's a Tuscany sticker stuck on the side of it. Look how dinky the dang thing is. I mean,
it's a tiny melon. It didn't feel like especially heavy or dense or anything, like it was extra juicy.
No, it's a below average melon.
I'm sorry, sweetie, it is.
But honey, you told me size of melons don't matter.
It does not matter.
That's good.
I do think apricots are incredibly adorable. They're so little. I mean, do you say apricot or apricot? I don't know. They're cute. They're tiny.
I wonder if we'll have a ripe one amongst the bunch, or if they'll ripen.
They'll ripen over time if we give them a little time. But
it's the Eye of Sauron.
That's kind of like the Eye of Sauron. The eye is ever watchful.
So there you have it. Another edition of Poor Decisions with Brian. This time, fruit. Yeah.
I think maybe
This was $56.
You did buy multi-packs. So we have like a whole pint of the gooseberries.
Yeah.
Golden berries, not gooseberries, the golden berries.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like a pound of apricots? You got 4 of the crazy mangoes. You got a whole lot of the oranges.
Well, that was the only size pack they came in. I had no choice.
Indeed.
So it wasn't my choice, honey, that I made these poor choices.
Sometimes they are thrust upon you.
Sometimes it has a sticker that says Tuscany.
And you think, maybe I could be...
Maybe I could be super bougie and eat some fucking cantaloupe. On a video about yarn with my wife.
No, I was going to say maybe I could be... Is it Diane Lane? Under the Tuscan sun. Who goes and buys the villa in Italy and then renovates it.
I believe she was widowed in that, wasn't she?
She was not widowed. She was recently divorced.
In either event, he's out of the picture. Let's not have that happen.
That is the plan. That's the goal.
Sounds good. Well, good night, everyone. Thank you for enjoying fruit with us.
Absolutely. Bye-bye.